The state budget for the financial year 2026-27 was tabled on February 23. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma was overwhelmed by the state's performances and enthusiastic about the future growth potential. But how good is the financial health of the state in reality? Going by a few numbers, it does not look healthy, and there is no reason to be enthusiastic even for the near future. As per the Chief Minister's budget speech, the central funds to Meghalaya will increase to over 21,000 crore for 2026-27, up from the estimated amount of over 20,000 crore for the current year. This is not a good sign, because an increased central funds to a state shows that the state has high level of dependency. This also means that Meghalaya's fiscal autonomy will be reduced. It may also affect the state's freedom to tailor policies according to the local needs and increase its dependence on the centre. This often compromises need-based development in a particular state. There are two more things that raise concerns. One, the state's reduced share in central taxes, and the other, inconsistent collection of non-tax revenues. The Chief Minister pointed out that the share of central taxes is projected to decrease to Rs 9,631 crore in 2026-27 from Rs 10,684 crore in the current year, because of changes in the devolution formula recommended by the 16th Finance Commission. However, the Chief Minister said he was confident that the overall central tax pool would grow, strengthening the state's share. The devolution formula is for 5 years, which means till 2031. According to the 16th Finance Commission, one of the parameters for evaluation of a state's performance is its contribution to the national GDP. Meghalaya's contribution is minuscule. The state ranks 26th in terms of the 2024-25 SGDP. Now, another important parameter for the evaluation is demographic performance, which is not a strong point for Meghalaya, at least going by the statistics flagged by Gambekre MLA Mehtab Chandi Sangma. Meghalaya's fertility rate is 2.7, one of the highest in the country and definitely higher than the national level. The state's non-tax revenue collection has been inconsistent because of border trade disruptions with Bangladesh and a long transition toward scientific mining. This is another concern. How is the state government planning to make up for the loss? Being a largely consumer state, it is a difficult situation indeed. But the Chief Minister said the outlook was improving, and 3 mining licenses have already been awarded, and 20 more are at various stages of approval. Meanwhile, we had the mine tragedy that killed over 30 workers. In this situation, the government should first clear its stand on coal mining and fix accountability, and then think of going forward with other licenses. The opposition, on the other hand, should make the government accountable for this. Another thing that the Chief Minister mentioned was that Meghalaya has emerged as a star performer under SASCI. Now, SASCI is a 50-year interest-free facility that is effectively a grant in present value terms for the state government. It is true that SASCI is a 50-year interest-free facility, but doesn't the state government have to pay the interest after 50 years? Does it not mean that we are leaving behind a huge debt burden for the generations to come? Is it something to be proud of? The beautiful picture that the Chief Minister is putting up is only a facade that is hiding the reality. While growth optimism is encouraging, it should be backed by performances. And when we say performances, it means sustainable revenue generation, reduced debt burden, and more fiscal autonomy. Only then we can talk about stability and a better future.